In this week's Bleach, Baz wants to make a deal.
Instead of peace on Earth, I'm gonna make it hell on Earth. I will set you on fire like a charcoal briquette.
Bleach, chapter 623, Against the Judgment, picks up with the Vandenreich barrier being broken apart purely by Aizen's Ryatsu, while the others are kinda terrified he's really gonna shoot the palace down.
Oh, please, God, no!
Rukia tries to stop him, but is immediately grabbed by Shunsui.
Stay out of my territory.
The shadow keeps crumbling as Aizen remains confident in his ability, while the others fear for the worst.
Oh, no!
Oh no!
Oh, no!
Oh no!
Oh yeah!
But everything is brought to a screeching halt when it appears Aizen's Ryatsu was unsuccessful on bringing down the palace.
Well, that was a load of shit.
Shunsui explains how his restraints don't cancel his Ryatsu but keep it around him. The power to cap his Ryatsu had to be unbelievably strong. It's Soul Society's proudest achievement thanks to this guy.
The dark deed you requested is done, sir.
Mayuri then explains how the beating heart is key to keep producing Ryatsu. Prisoners in Mugen can't be killed, so the restraints were intended to keep his Ryatsu in check. Whether he's set free is an option that's up to him.
Which option would you pick, you ignorant fucking bigot?
Mayuri claims Aizen's powers are no match for his technology. Aizen challenges him to test which of the two is better, but an interruption occurs.
I got shot for real!
We see Nanana is behind the attack on Aizen and says he's seen enough of his Ryatsu.
Thanks, I appreciate that. Nah, I'm joshing you. That was quite annoying.
He's revealed as Sternritter Yu, the underbelly, and he's excited to find the source of his Ryatsu and break it open. The fact that he's confined to a chair makes him an easy target.
Everything's just getting harder and harder.
Baz, Giselle, and Latoto also return as Nanana can't believe Aizen hasn't passed out yet, but he should be left paralyzed momentarily.
Now comes the part where we throw our heads back and laugh.
Shunsui finds out that the gateway is no good and needs to be started from scratch. Such an inconvenient time for the enemy to show up.
This is bullshit.
Shunsui tells Urahara that he'll take care of the Sternritters if he can get back to working on the gateway.
No?
They're surrounded by Giselle's zombies as Mayuri can't believe she isn't dead yet, making the zombie controller a zombie herself.
Suck my dick, bitch!
Shunsui tells the Quincy's they should join them since they agree on not shooting down the palace, but Nanana is only interested on protecting his majesty. Shunsui guesses it's time to fight, but Nanana can't believe he'd fight all of them.
Great idea, retard!
Nanana is unexpectedly shot through the back by Baz, who I guess still has his fire ability. Why kill your comrade, Baz? You feeling alright?
Oh, I'm fine. It's just that life is pointless and nothing matters, and I'm always tired.
Baz says they're gonna help them since if Soul Society is crushed, so is the Vandenreich. But they want something in return if they help.
We want more money.
They want a trip to the Soul Palace so they can destroy Bach, the man who betrayed them.
You are such a sore loser.
I'm not a sore loser, it's just that I prefer to win, and when I don't, I get furious.
This was a great chapter. I, for one, was glad Aizen wasn't capable of bringing down the Soul Palace, and the reason he couldn't was actually really well done with Mayuri's restraints. We were reminded that Aizen's Ryatsu hasn't been cancelled, but just kept to himself, and I would have seriously loved to see Mayuri versus Aizen. Two of the smartest people in the entire series fighting it out. But I'm not sure what's going on with Aizen after Nanana's attack, since it kinda looked like he was in pain. Maybe he's just trolling and it feels like a little tickle to him.
I'm laughing, but it's a laugh of impatience.
Baz, Latoto, and Giselle wanting revenge on Bach didn't come as a surprise, but I was glad to see it. We saw how pissed Baz and Latoto got after the Oswalin, which reminds me, didn't that take their powers away? So how does Baz still have his fire, Giselle all her zombies, and Nanana with his underbelly ability? Maybe it's just that they only have a small portion of their powers left, meaning they'll really be no match for the elites or Bach, but I like it when the enemies become allies, so give him hell, Baz.
I want him dead. I want his family dead. I want his house burnt to the ground.
So I give this chapter an 8 out of 10. Aizen restrained can't bring down the palace, some of the Sternritters want revenge on Bach, but Urahara has to rebuild the gateway. For my question of the week, how do you explain the Sternritter powers remaining after the Oswalin? Favorite comments always featured in the next review. Here are last week's winners. If you haven't already, go check out my 5,000 subs celebration. Feel free to leave me a question and vote for an anime you'd like to see live reactions of. Alright, I'll see you guys next week with the Sternritter Rebellion. Peace!